I took the bus to this hospital. It was crazy. There were people everywhere. Apparently, this is not an approved hospital for my nucleic acid testing. And all the available hospitals only do it from 8 to 9 a.m., so I can't even go anywhere else. We'll try again tomorrow. I'm gonna go find some dumplings. Just on the road again. Walking to the hospital. Hopefully it is actually the correct hospital, although the last one, ew, there's a pile of vomit. Although the last hospital was supposed to have been approved to do the testing, so I don't really know what happened with that. And the list of hospitals I got is a different list from what somebody else got, so I really just don't know at this point. Waste of my time. It took me 40 minutes to get to this hospital. I stood in line for an hour, and they said that the 3 different QR codes I had and the sticker on my passport were not enough. I need additional paperwork, and apparently maybe I can't even come to this hospital because the hotel should have added me to a WeChat group with a doctor in it, and that doctor should have told me which hospital I needed to go to and made an appointment for me. So the hot mess continues. Good morning. It is 8:45. I set out this morning around 7:45 to the hospital. It all of a sudden became very cold here. The hospital was a little bit of a struggle because the gate that I was supposed to go into wasn't open, didn't know how to register, didn't know where to go. So I think I talked to maybe like 5 or 6 different people and finally figured it out. It's fine. I got a nasal swab and a throat swab. I don't know what that puts the count at, but it's crazy. And in about 24 to 48 hours, supposedly my Beijing code will turn green. And then I'll have another 48 hours to enter the city. So when I went to the hospital, when you register, you get this card that is specific for each hospital, and then you pay, and you go to a room to talk to a doctor. She types in the computer what you need, you take the card, you go back to the first window, and you pay again for whatever extra things you need, and then I go outside. And there's these rooms with glass windows, and there's these little portholes in them, just big enough for someone to put their arm through. and the people behind them are in full PPE. And so then they put their arm out, they swab my nose and my throat, and then while their arm is still out with my sample, they spray it all in alcohol, and then once it's sanitized, they'll pull their arm back through with the sample and get it ready to be sent off. So that was interesting. But then also, I'm now collecting these hospital cards like Pokemon cards. Made it to my new hotel. Bathroom. Desk. Refrigerator. Places to hang clothes. A couch, which is nice because the last place did not have a couch. This one has a balcony, although it is not like what was in the picture. But it does have a washing machine. It looks a little sad, but it's clean. Here's the view. Still stuck in Shanghai. What can you do? Here's the apartment living room, dining area, kitchen, washing machine, bathroom. Up these very steep and narrow steps to the sleeping area. Little sitting area. It just overlooks the kitchen. Well, I was on the bus, and it's this electric bus that runs on lines, and so it has a set path. Joke's on me, it can detach from the lines. And so apparently the bus has had like a schedule change because it dropped me off at this end station. There's supposed to be like 4 more stops, but then it picks up a bunch of people in COVID hazmat gear. So definitely got off that bus, and now I have to walk 20 minutes to the hospital. But of course, if this didn't happen, my day would be going too well. Good morning. So we thought that the issue with my codes was that the hospital was not uploading the test results to the national database. And we were told once the results are uploaded, then my codes would turn green within 48 hours and then I could travel to Beijing. Well, 48 hours went by and it did not change green from the old test result. And this morning is the end of 48 hours since my last test result, and the code is still not green. So the other option that we are now, I guess, hoping will work. My school called the CDC last week and they were like, okay, we'll call you back in 15 business days. So I still have to wait another week and a half for the CDC to call us back, at which point they may or may not have an answer. Hello. It's a lovely day here. It's like 70 something degrees. So I traveled an hour to this hospital because apparently my information did not make it into the national database like we thought it did. It made it into some other database. So the thought process is we've had a coworker go to this hospital here in Shanghai and make it into Beijing. So we're hoping that this hospital will be able to upload the tests to the correct database. I don't know, we'll see in maybe like 48 hours, I guess. But it took an hour to get here. and I was done in less than 10 minutes. You just walk up outside, give them your passport, pay the money, walk a few feet, they stab you in the face twice, and you're done.